Hey, my beautiful friends. Um, so apparently I'm being very prolific recently with videos, but I just composed a new song like 20 minutes ago. So it's still super fresh. But I wanted to record it anyways while it was fresh, apparently. I did want to let you know what put me in the space to actually compose a new song. There was like a lot of chatter in my mind. That's something I deal with a lot when I have it's partially, I think, part of the gift that I have, but also just kind of because I'm a deep thinker and there's just always so much going on up here that it actually gets kind of exhausting. Or sometimes I'm just like, mind, be quiet. Like, this is, I just need some peace. But I don't think I'm the only one who experiences that. I think that there are plenty of people that can get kind of caught up in their minds and in their logic, and our minds exist to help us through the day, to get us through those things that need logical answers and get us through our jobs. And my mind helps me be a good accountant, which is my job right now until I become a counselor. But they can also get in the way of awakening because our minds can talk us out of a lot of things. And unfortunately, that's where the darkness tries to get in, is within our minds, and to make us think certain ways or deny certain things that maybe we're feeling in our gut. But then the mind's like, oh, that's all just a bunch of crap, like that's not real. Or you talk yourself out of these things. Usually it's coming from a place of fear, and also because the darkness wants to keep you stuck, because once you get out of that stuck place, and that's when you start like spreading light into the world, and that's the opposite of what the darkness wants. And so it will use any trick in the book to try and keep you from making progress. So I was sensing that myself, not that I was having dark thoughts, but it was just kind of like, it was noisy. Like my own mind is noisy. And sometimes I'm just like, shut up already, give me some peace here. And so I felt kind of driven to the piano. And right before I sat down to start just kind of playing and just see what came out, I was just like, mind, be quiet, and body, I'm listening to you now. And what's important about that is I read that recently where someone said the awakening process and the healing process is about dropping out of your mind and into your heart and your body, your soul, your spirit, everything else. Because like I just described, your mind is the thing that's going to try to keep you, actually, unfortunately. Like it can your own mind can be your own enemy if you're not careful, in a lot of ways. And so that's what I did. I was like, just, okay, mind, you need to step aside now, and let's just see what my body and my soul and my spirit have to say. And so as I was composing the song, also the name for it came as well. And it's on the topic that's been on my heart recently, which is about unconditional love. And so I'm thinking to name it just Unconditional. And what came to me as I was thinking about that was we need to not only have unconditional love for others, that's the goal, but we need to have unconditional love for ourselves. And if you do that, then that's the place that you can start to undo all the damage that was done to you, and all the people that told you that you weren't worthy, or that you have to meet certain conditions to be loved. If you learn to love yourself unconditionally, that will really have a very good effect, and help you to combat those false beliefs, because that's what they are. They are false beliefs. It's not true. It's not true that you're unworthy of love. So if there's any thought that comes, to your mind from the darkness that says you are not worthy, that's a freaking lie. So and we don't have any obligation to listen to lies. That's just the truth. Like, if it's a lie, you just call it a lie and say, you're a lie, so I don't have to listen to you. I choose to live according to the truth. And like it says in the Bible, the truth shall set you free. And it does. Like, it's one of those things where when I speak truth to the darkness is just like, well, shit, I lost. you know, the like darkness and evil spirits and Satan or whatever you want to call it, once you speak the truth to them and they realize they can't put that perception filter on you anymore, it's like they have no defenses. Really, they don't. You speak the truth and it's just like, the truth is you're lying to me, so I don't have to listen. And they're like, well, yeah, you're right, I don't have anything. So it's pretty awesome. So unconditional love for yourself, that is huge. um that's something I've been working on too. I'm still working on doing that, so I'm not perfect by any means, but I'll get there. Not that not that we're perfect people and that you should feel bad if you mess up, not at all. But it's just that you strive to be better, and you give yourself grace when you do mess up, and then you just keep on getting better. You see how you can improve, and you choose the things that you know are going to bring you happiness. And yeah, you just learn to have that unconditional love for yourself. And there's this thing where, like, a lot of people will try to heal their inner wounds by getting the love that they missed out on when they were young, or even into their older years, from other sources. Like, so be that from a significant other, or maybe a friend, or but the truth is, there's two people that you can count on to love you. There's God and there's yourself. Everybody else, even if they have the best of intentions, it's not their role to heal you. So healing is personal. Healing is personal. We're all self-healers. And I don't think that a lot of people realize that until you start going on your healing journey, that it's not anybody else's responsibility to heal you. You are the one who has to make that choice, to see where you're maybe codependent or just have these unhealthy habits that were modeled for you, and that you want to fix, that you can see are damaging you and you want to fix. And you choose of your own accord to heal yourself. And that's where the unconditional love for yourself comes in, where it's like, I don't have to be or do or, act in a certain way to be loved by me. I'm like reparenting myself. You hear that a lot too in the counseling community, is reparenting that inner child that was so wounded. So, so yeah, have unconditional love for yourself and grace for yourself, and start, being your own best friend, and life just gets so much better. So, I'm gonna play this song. I'm laughing because I'm fully aware that I'm probably gonna make a million mistakes, because I literally just wrote it, and so I haven't even really practiced it. Oh well, here goes, right? Hopefully it'll still kind of come through. Yeah, so here's Unconditional. you go, unconditional. Like I said, I made a lot of mistakes just because, you know, my fingers, I need muscle memory in order to always hit the right notes. I hear all the right notes in my head, but do they come out through my fingers? No, not always. But that's okay. Like I'm kind of just like learning to be like, so mistakes happen, but it's not going to keep me from sharing my music and my message. So, anyhow, I think I need to now kind of disconnect and take care of myself for a little while. So I'm going to do that with the rest of my day. And I hope that the rest of you have a good day too. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Okay, bye.